takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers' offense will go to work first. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It was a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Gators offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They're going to run it. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week. A commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Gators have their offense in high gear. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play.
Touchdown, Florida! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Henry. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the...
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Flagway. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Gators need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Livingston. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open.
Touchdown, Gator! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Spotify. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man,
he lofted high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll leave it with him. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll give it to the back. Got room to work. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running
listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Leaves it with the running back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Lagway. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They're going to stop him short. And man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Henry. At the 40, there he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous. Henry makes the grab.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. He lobs one high down the left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and this, you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Looking for space. It's ball. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Lagway. He's going up top. Makes the catch on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. With the catch, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Henry. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. New set of downs after the completion. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Bottomford. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Memphis picking up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing what it
just keeps moving. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll try to get the edge on the left. Finding an escape route. Plows through the defense. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. I mean, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Right on the money. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Kentucky. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on! He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Well, that's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving